Good. Kinds of water wells. A dug well? Yes. A driven well. A bored well? Yes. And a drilled well? I understand the importance of wells. Poach. Seems that the water table in Clallam County has been decreasing. Yes. I happen to know an individual that had a well drilling business. Yes. Yes, yes. Now, let's say that I wanted to know every well. Phew. Why don't you get me all the properties where there's an actual water well? Yes. Now, these water wells, they could be somewhat important. And my thought was that with this new HHO gas oil drill equipment, yes, then I could drill for water. Pooh. Now, I had mentioned that I had some knowledge of the nubs of the actual water well drilling equipment. Yes, I had been helping somebody. Yeah. But I just want to know how much water is actually escaping because right now, why don't you get me all the well drilling companies that are using some archaic form of technology that if I could explain to them how an HHO gas generator can actually melt dirt? Yes. Mm. There's a possibility that I could be drilling wells that go down thousands of feet. Yes, yes, yes. Now they measure up to 1,000 feet deep. Yes, but what if we can make them 2,000 feet deep? Let's say you live in Arizona, California, one of these states that seems to be running out of water. Yes, and you keep selling in these drill rigs. Pooch. I have actually read the magazines of those in the well drilling business. Yes. Now, I'm going to want to know each and every well of every state of the United States and the approximate amount of water in those wells. Yes. Because my thought is you're obstructing me from not having to have to be dependent on welfare. Yes. You're obstructing me from not having to have to be on rental assistance. Yes. As in, you could continue to commit the crime. Now, I'm going to sue you for welfare fraud, okay? And I want to speak to Marilyn about where we want to live together. Now, these national welfare systems, yes. Social Security Act of 1935, the federal assistance to the blind, the elderly, and the unemployed, yes. And then the Aid to Dependent Children program, poop, 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 poop. And then there's that earned income tax credit. Yes, federal program allows low to moderate income households to receive credits or refunds on their income taxes. Now, you wanted me to work 80 hours a week to get SNAP benefits. Yes, yes. And I thought, no, why don't I sue you right now? Why don't you get me all the earned income tax credits of all those low and moderate income households? Yes, 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 yes. And then get me every individual on welfare, yes, that has filed a police report alleging domestic violence, yes, and then get me all the domestic violence laws that gives them the right to housing, yes, utility subsistence, yes, energy assistance, as well as any and all programs right now. Now, I'm wanting to get in business today. In fact, we might make a little money having the availability of actually drilling a well. Yes. Mm. Using what would have been a welder instead, I just made a few changes to it. Yes. Now, I know that I looked at the price of oils, it's $45 a barrel. Seems that the price of gasoline should be around $2.25 a gallon. Yes. Has there been an adjustment in the actual price of gas? Because, I don't have an automobile, though I'd like to have one. Yes, you would. In fact, I'd like to. Somebody hasn't been lowering the gas. Why don't you get me the refineries of the United States of America? The last time that oil was at 40 to $44 a barrel, pooch, I thought we should top off, yes, the oil reserve of the United States. Now, let's say we had an economic crash and all of a sudden it went from 40 to 200. Exactly what price do you think as a government is a good price to be buying oil at? I don't fucking know.